Ever since the attack on your unit 9 years ago, the name Big Boss has become known the world over.
What do you mean?
Those of your men who survived traveled far and wide. They fought throughout the world. In fact, they're part of the reason we have all these PFs now. Every one of them suffered their own phantom pain from losing you. Talking about you wherever they went helped to heal their wounds. Your actions and words, your legend, has been told on every battlefield they've set foot on. Obviously, as the tales have spread, the truth's been distorted, painted over. Big Boss sacrificed himself to show us the threat that Cypher poses. He sounded a warning, so it goes.
A warning?
Too much power destroys the hands that hold it. Apparently, you chose to be a living example of that.
I never said any of that.
The moment any truth is passed on, it starts turning into fiction. The problem is, fiction inspires people more than facts. To the world, you're now the legendary mercenary Big Boss. The lessons you've taught the PFs are the reason they're so widespread. They're the reason they've survived. And you know what they all aspire to? To one day go nuclear, just like you did, and stand up to Cypher.
Of all the stupid things you could do.
They'll never understand what you really wanted. Heroes are misunderstood. It takes a man of the same caliber to understand what drives them. Bottom line is, these guys want to be like their hero, Big Boss. And deep down they all have their eyes on nuclear weapons. They say that a nuke is the only means of standing against Cypher. But these days it's becoming little more than a slogan to rally the troops and survive in a cutthroat business.
Currently, there are 3 major PFs who've expanded into Central Africa. CFA, Rogue Coyote, and Zero Risk Security. HEC's investigations have shown there's almost no overlap between their areas of operation. It's not so much a turf war, more like they have a gentleman's agreement. If you do cross paths with them, you probably won't have to face more than one at a time. Still, don't expect a walk in the park. The CFA, Contract Forces of Africa. These guys are a major player. Their head office is in Pretoria, South Africa. That's also where the South African Defense Force is headquartered. We think the two are closely connected. An HEC investigation revealed that most of the CFA's operators are former SADF soldiers. South Africa has been locked in struggles with neighboring regimes for years. That means constant action. And we know better than anyone that's the best kind of training. A company drawing its recruits from hardened military vets. You can bet they know how to handle themselves. Do not underestimate them. Within the CFA is a company of soldiers made up mainly of locally hired operators. They speak Afrikaans to communicate with personnel from the CFA. But if you notice any speaking the local language, that's them. Though hired from the local population, they were originally part of a paramilitary group, so they'll have plenty of combat experience. And unlike their days shooting junkyard rifles out of beat-up pickup trucks, the CFA now supplies them with the latest gear from the West. On top of that, they've been combat trained by the South African Army. All that adds up to a much stronger fighting force. So don't brush them off. Look at the Angola-Zaire border region. The east bank of the Munene River in particular. It's a microcosm of a problem that stretches all across Africa. There's a civil war going on in Angola fought between the government MPLA and the Western-backed UNITA. Zaire is still a dictatorship under President Mobutu, but numerous uprisings have broken out in its remote regions. With all the trouble elsewhere keeping their hands full, neither government has control over their side of the border. They depend on militias and PFs, as do the rebels. Government forces, guerrillas, militants, groups of all shapes and sizes hawk whatever resources they can to hire PFs. Conflict brings PFs. PFs expand the war zone, and more conflicts erupt in a continuous chain reaction. Sounds like our kind of work. Mother Base could grow by leaps and bounds.
Seems like a good way to start. Well, as I get things set up, we can listen to some tapes. I think I've still got some side ops I need to do. Daily reward for some bizarre reason. Excuse me. Common metal. Oh, I'm so close. 400 more. Maybe I can find some on some of these side ops. To finish all the side ops that I've not done, and then we can move to Africa. Rare I get to use it. I think that one mission, the mission I did yesterday. No, we go with the strike. You have to use it to fight off the fucking.
Be careful down there, boss.
Oh. I'm not in range yet. You'd think anyone at this airport would be able to hear that. Dogs hard at work. I don't trust my aim from up there to get these three. Could have been a lot worse.
Я не хочу умирать!
God's sake, doggy. Kick the dog. I don't like when I kick dogs.
Spit it out.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Sorry, doggy, I didn't mean to kick you.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can tell you. He's literally just a single outpost. They got me 200 more fuel.
You gonna extract him?
I'm getting there slowly.
Where is that?
Nothing worth questioning these. Let's just extract everyone.
That's the target.
Usually I'll start getting rid of some staff members.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to
I want
us.
to keep some as backup. got B in fighting, so these are good ones, I think.
Okay, subject
He
is
is
in.
A in communication, and all the others. All but one of them was B.
He's coming too. Roger that.
I still need 200 more. Not to do this just because I can't. I don't know why I find it
Subject on
so
board. Leave the rest to us.
This is just bump load stuff. I can't fault on that one because it's underneath that. Doggy. Also, if he ran and brought that grenade back. Don't know why I did that, if I'm honest. Right, ACC. Another challenge. I've captured 5 things. 2 more of those fucking trucks. This is so got eliminate heavy unit and eliminating armoured thing. I get a lot of money for doing the armoured vehicle. Let's just get this one out of the fucking way. That's a whole heap of shit there. Just look at the box way that was. Checking all the mute. Oh, there's one going on. I think that way leads to the base. Yes. Yep. GTX, so what you expect. Fucking hell, that scared me. I just sort of read, you know, what the fuck is that enemy so there's some up there, there's also some up that side. There's the 2 armoured vehicles. one
That's the
sniper.
target.
One sniper though, but he seems to be facing towards the vehicles. I should be able to get these two without them noticing. And the plan is obviously to get these two, get those two, then go down there. Get the vehicles, then the peeps. Shut up, you stupid fan.
Что происходит?
How the hell did that miss? How did that miss? Terrible aim, I swear. There's not going to be anything here, so obviously there's no point waiting me up to interrogate them. Everyone's too far away to notice.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, you.
Я нашел список путей. Пути на бегу.
So that's a safe distance.
He's coming too.
I don't think if
Roger
you're too
that.
close to vehicles like that, they will notice if you're faulting someone. If you do that right behind them, they'll definitely notice. Let's go get these two from up here.
Как ты? Ты в порядке?
Shut up.
Ай, снимите меня отсюда!
I do not want to do that.
You gotta extract him.
I think the best bet is just to get behind it with a gun won't see me.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Yeah, that gun was actually facing me there. That was slightly terrifying. Well, I think as soon as you do that, they can't shoot you. I could be wrong, but they've never shot at me before when I've been faulting.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly safe. I got a lot of money for that.
You gotta extract him.
One. Hell, that was loud. That's nearly finished. That done. So it just eliminates the heavy infantry. Is there only one left? That's good. So if I'm going to land there, I don't know if I'm going to get spotted because it's like right on the edge. That's only just clicked. I only just got the challenge for capturing 5 outposts. And I've done like 12, 13 missions. I'm not going to take the vehicle. That's work. So I can see him already. There's only 3 of them. These all the only 3 of them. Does make it a tad easier. The armor, I'm going to take these down the old-fashioned way.
Move. That's the target. Talk.
Bloody finger. I'm out of range, I can turn this one.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Spit it out.
Get this dude. How the hell did he not see me? Oh. Before I Fulton these, I just want to try something. This vehicle. I've never done this before, so I don't know if this is going to work. If we get it close, I don't have to be running down the spike to see if this works. Yeah, let's like put people into a vehicle and alter the vehicle. Yes, I can. I'm genuinely surprised. The fuck? So if you've got a vehicle nearby and you're nearly out of Fultons, just do this. So you can't put one in the driver's seat. Put it in the passenger seat. That is really cool. I did not know you could do that.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Let's see what this processed material is. Hello G-Mine, I don't know what that means. Let me see what these materials are. Just common materials. Better than 9. Egg. 141 in the fucking waiting. Well, do I have enough now to get this last platform up to level 2? I can also do that, which I'm not going to. I want them all up to level 2. And that went well. Look at development. Anti-tank mine. What level is my bond with D-Dod? D-Dog? D-Dog. So I can only get the knife. Stone. I need security to get that. Fuck yeah. Not enough. Like everything else is that all I need is the security. I don't want that because I don't want to kill enemies. Which I say, though I did last stream, I did actually shoot someone. Not even one of the secondary challenges. Hour and 11 minutes. Holy shit. And again, that gives me 5,000 resources. Well, a chance to get 5,000, I should say. Let's do it. So if it's got a tick next to it, then I'm not going to redo it. Don't listen to this.
Boss, we need to help Emmerich defect from the east. The target is the scientist we knew as Huey. He's a suspect in enabling Cypher's attack on us 9 years ago. Let's see that Emmerich gets his wish, boss. Take him out of Soviet territory and back here to Mother Base. Dr. Emmerich. I can't wait for us to sit down and catch up.
That sounds ominous.
Boss, this contract comes out of Angola. That's right, Central Africa, where Emmerich claimed they were working on a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. There's been a massive oil spill from Mafinda oil field. It's flowing into the river and contaminating the water supply. An environmental NGO has asked us to stop the spill by destroying the facility. Environmental activism isn't exactly our line of work, but it's not that simple either. The group operating the oil facility and causing the spill is the rebel group UNITA. And word has it that UNITA is getting supplied with U.S. military weapons. That sounds to me like Cypher's pulling their strings. Boss, it's time to give Cypher a little surprise.
Wait, I'm wondering. Like, there, for example, the attainable skills and blueprints, they're faded out, like they're not highlighted. But the blueprint bit is highlighted. I'm wondering if that means... Like, yeah, because there's his transport specialist, that's unhighlighted. I'm guessing that means I've got them. That's like the only thing I can think of. Don't know if I'm right. That is what I am assuming. Quick draw. ASAP. Oh yeah, Tommy John Old dropped a new video. I'm still going to listen to that after this stream. I cannot wait. Slenderly Arrival on mobile. Jesus. Slenderly Arrival is fucking terrifying.
Angola's Mafinda oil field, upstream from the landing point. A spill has covered the whole area and crude. A pipeline that crosses the Muneni River failed, and now the shore's a mess. Not to mention the villages downstream have no drinking water. To the pipeline from that facility. Taking it out should end the leak. The client this time is an environmental NGO. Destroy the facility. Stop that leak. This may seem like straight-up philanthropy, but there's another reason we agreed to it. The Mafinda oil field was outdated. Abandoned. Then the rebel group UNITA moved in, taking it upon themselves to kickstart operations. UNITA's been rapidly modernizing its arsenal. Rumor has it someone's been selling them U.S. military hardware. Intel's analysis suggests the broker's a front company, Cyphers. Keeping tabs on UNITA could tell us who's pulling its strings.
Fucking phone. Sort of remember where to go.
First, make your way to the oil facility. It's to the north, past Bwala Yamasa. The village is currently on. The war war industry we started has taken a pretty crooked course these past 9 years. With no other options, soldiers have become dogs of war, sent to conflict zones as private forces, or PFs.
Fucking white.
Guys we fought alongside are dying all around the globe for no reason, no banner. But it's how they survive. The demand for PFs here in Africa is especially high. Cold War standoffs, resource exploitation, tribal clashes. What's big business for developed countries has only brought conflict here. That mess you're standing in is just... You've arrived at Massa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for UNITA, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
Ring.
It's Digitalis. It's toxic, but it can also be used as medicine.
See, one thing with this mission is you can't actually interrogate anybody. Like, at all, because you don't have translator. It's your first mission, isn't it? That's the kids that you need to force them for a challenge. I don't like doing this in daytime, it's going to make it a lot harder. He is so going to see me. If he does, I'm going to have to restart. Yeah. Don't like that, I couldn't change that. I can't even land anywhere. Try something. I'm not going to do one of these missions. Let's just land at night time, quickly return, and then try. There's in one way of this, you can also do something like this by firing a rocket at it, but I think you can risk killing people doing that. 1600. Literally, as soon as we land, straight back to the ACC. I wonder if you have to do that mission in the daytime. If you do, it makes it so much fucking harder. Hello, donkey.
There's sheep around.
I see a change.
With the local residents gone, they've gone back to the wild. Goats around. With the local residents gone, they've gone back to the wild.
Straight away. I hate doing missions in the daytime. So it's still 1800. Doesn't mean it's going to be 1800 by the time I get to Africa. Fuck. Means I can skip those two opening cutscenes quickly this time. Because there's only one secondary challenge I can technically do on this mission right now. It's going to make it a lot harder to get the amount of points I need to get S rank. Because it all comes down to how many points you get. I need the point boost from doing this full stealth, like without reflex mode.
The oil runs to the pipeline from that facility. Taking it out should end the leak. The client this time is an environmental NGO. Destroy the facility. Stop that leak. This may seem like straight-up philanthropy, but there's another reason we agreed to it. The Mafinda oil field was outdated, abandoned. Then the rebel group United moved in, taking it upon themselves to kickstart operations. United's been rapidly modernizing its arsenal. Rumor has it someone's been selling them U.S. military hardware. Intel's analysis suggests the broker's a front company, Cyphers. Keeping tabs on United could tell us who's pulling its strings. First, make your way to the oil facility. It's to the north, past Wala Yamasa. The village is currently occupied. The war industry we started has taken a pretty crooked course these past 9 years. With no other options, soldiers have become dogs of war, sent to conflict zones as private forces, or PFs. Guys we fought alongside are dying all around the globe for no reason. No banner. But it's how they survive. The demand for PFs here in Africa is especially high. Cold War standoffs, resource exploitation, tribal clashes. What's big business for developed countries? We've arrived at Masa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for Unida, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
That was a lot higher than I was anticipating. Can I get into this without getting in trouble? So as we go through this village, it's a little bit easier. Why I've never done that before. I do need to get back to the main road over this side then. So, the waypoint is there. There's one secondary objective on can do is on the main road.
You've made it past the village. Continue heading for the oil facility. It's located upriver.
Why have I never done this one? Every time I play this, I've always ended up sneaking through the village. I've literally just gone around it each time.
The Mafinda oil field is the property of Saner. South African natural resources. Saner drills oil wells wherever they can throughout that region. When the oil dries up, they abandon the facility. Then it's only a matter of time before the aging equipment starts leaking crude. That means United's takeover is the perfect cover for Saner. Now they can blame the spill on a bunch of oil
Maybe I
thieves.
want to get the bonus.
However you
I can't
look at
remember
it,
exactly.
Saner's far from squeaky clean.
It might be the next one. It's just one of them. Oh well, that kind of was okay.
That used to be a settlement, and now it's burned to the ground.
I saved a lot of time getting here, so. Maybe I won't be getting any of the challenges. But there's what I need. I think that's what I need anyway. It's a vulture or something. So it's not spawning. About the village, not village, the vehicle that this was scared of. If it was that a D-Dog would have barked. I remember it's that red thing on the
The oil facility. To stop the leak, you need to shut down the oil transfer pump
Like, I could
and
have brought a
destroy
rocket
the oily
launcher and
water
used it to
separator
make it
tank. The details are on your iDroid.
See how many close calls I get because it's still not properly dark yet. It's really cool fact it's not properly dark yet. It's going to make this a lot harder than it should be. See that range, they're like 60 meters away and they can still see me. I'm cautious. Getting out may be a bit easier. I think by the time I get there, it'll be done. There's a thing called damp. No, it's just the clothes. Oh, I can't. I was going to see if I could try and drop down there, but I'd get seen. If I knock these two out, their body's going to get spotted. Plus there's that dude down there. Let's try and wait. When he turns around, I'm going to try and jump over. Fuck. That is definitely not what I wanted. He's going to come up here now. Worked out better than I was expecting. If I do, not fail. If I don't get S rank on this attempt, I might retry it, but bring an explosive with me.
Destroy that separator tank. You'll need
the
to use
rocket launcher so I
explosives.
can
Got any
attempt the
C4?
other method.
Alright, you planted the C4. Don't set it off until you're at a safe distance.
No shit. The stairs got to go down. So I don't even want to get a reflex or whatever. I'm going to wait for him to turn around. I said I can't interrogate any of these people. Now I need to get all the way over there. And so I'll be careful of these people, like the ones all the way around the balcony on the outside. I'm lucky I can shoot him in one shot. Maybe he can sometimes see
You're
him.
away from the C4. Any sign of the enemy? Be sure to time the explosion carefully.
I think on the way back I'm probably going to move him a bit further away. He's a bit too close to the thing for my liking. Get up here and crouch. Not crouch, I was to say follow my belly. The prone, that is the fucking phrasing. Let me just get the fuck up here and get down. Oh, you. I hate when it does that. You try and go prone and he just fucking... I tried to go prone but instead he just stood me up. I'm definitely not going to do this now. Just because I've got one reflex mode.
There's the transfer pump control room. Bodies. Why?
Right.
Oil transfer pump shutoff confirmed. Next, destroy the oily water separator tank.
I'm going
That'll
to...
ensure they can never use the facility again.
I don't have a translator, so I can't hear understand what they're saying. They're in alert mode. I think that means they all head over sort of in that general direction. It should make getting out of it a little bit easier. I'm still going to go out the way I was going to. Away from that gate. Come on. Oh no, I don't. It's a lot. They let me fucking go proper prone. I might still get Esron because I didn't waste some time trying to get through that first village. I think around. I don't know, this is a maybe to get an Esron. If I don't get it, it probably isn't because of that reflex. because Snape seems to refuse to get thrown away. I'm staying falling like this. Yeah, I'm staying like this, so I just can get up. Very well lit. I'm going to get my vehicle, turn it around, and then blow the C4. Hopefully. I don't know if C4 has a range or not. Far enough away now so I can sprint. I don't know if there's anything like got to be in range. Oh, actually, is this going to work? Yes, it is. Hopefully that dude underneath didn't die.
You destroyed the separator tank. Objectives complete. Though security will be tighter after that explosion. Get out of there ASAP.
There's supposed to be a cutscene there, but we didn't get it. Oh. There's the bird I was trying to get last time. Sticking to the road here. That's pretty far, I need to go.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
So I have one reflex mode. Ammo rack. Fuck.
Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only.
Oh, thank fuck for that. See, I think the cut-off is, to get S rank, you have to get a score above 130,000. It's like, escaping with before the thing was sealed off, getting that definitely helped. I reckon if I didn't get the escape exfiltrated, the hot zone I should say, I think if I didn't get that and I actually had to sneak through the village, I reckon then I might not have got it.
Boss, we took another look into Saner, the owner of the oil field. They were behind what happened. They hired the PF, not United. They restarted the facility all the while pretending they were the victims. One other thing. Saner's Johannesburg head office is just a room in a multi-tenant building. Company's essentially non-existent. 3 years ago, that investment fund stepped in and started gutting it through a series of mergers and sell-offs. And get this, the fund itself no longer exists either. It's a shell corporation, meaning someone is just using Saner's name from the shadows. But what about those strange corpses? Just what the hell were they doing over there?
Snake. I've customized a walker gear just for you. It features a silent running system, great for infiltration missions, and you can also summon it to your location. I've taken the liberty of calling it the D-Walker. It's armed with a suppressed tranquilizer gun. If you want to add other weaponry or upgrade the chassis, give the order from your iDroid.
I might do. I've ever actually used D-Walker. I don't think I ever have used it.
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We received a new job offer. It doesn't seem connected to Cypher or Skullface at all, but if it goes well, we may get an Afrikaans interpreter. The details are on your iDroid.
Bum. That's such a fucking child. English. It's a language I can't speak.
Updated the mission list. We received a new job offer. It doesn't seem connected to Cypher or Skullface at all, but if it goes well, we may get an Afrikaans interpreter. The details are on your iDroid.
23, the bastards. Shortens weapons reload. Automatically scout for and mark enemies. To get all the fucking dots off the map if I can. Not the map, the screen. I might use that at some point, but I doubt it's going to be anytime soon. I'm just not a fan of it. Need a level up a fuck ton to unlock that. Flashlight and laser sight. That will be real fucking good. Because it's got a built-in suppressor. I think that's when you have in Ground Zero.
You called that thing Sahelanthropus. Where does the name come from?
Well, several years ago, an excavation team discovered a hominid skull in the Sahel region.
Central Africa. The Southern Sahara.
Cypher gave the specimen the name Sahelanthropus, Man of Sahel. And then they covered the whole thing up.
Why?
They probably wanted to monopolize information about human evolution to have a head start in their genetic research. At least, until they had an idea of what they'd found.
It was that big of a discovery, huh?
Sahelanthropus was a gracile hominid, estimated to have lived about 7 million years ago. What's significant about it is how its skull's foramen magnum faces down. In other words, its spinal column supported its head from underneath.
It stood upright.
Right. Which would mean Sahelanthropus walked upright 3 million years before Australopithecus, making it the world's oldest human species.
Walking upright. I get it. Hence the name Sahelanthropus for your machine.
Walking upright was the decisive difference between our ancestors and other anthropoids. Our brains could get heavier once they were supported by the spinal column. That led to the use of tools and the development of complex communication through language. Only man is capable of this. My creation will be the progenitor of all bipedal weapon platforms.
And you did this for Cypher?
No, not at all. Sahelanthropus is the best proof that I never betrayed you guys.
What do you mean?
The reconstructed Sahelanthropus skull looked exactly like the skull we used as our logo 9 years ago in the Caribbean.
An army without a nation. Outside the world order.
The design was based on Pangaea, the supercontinent that existed 250 million years ago, right?
Yeah. When the world was a single landmass. That concept's at the source of our strength.
I felt the same way about Sahelanthropus. Sure, I was forced to build it under their orders, but I always wanted to put its technology back in our hands someday. That's the reason I incorporated the old insignia into Sahelanthropus's name. Don't you see? That's how much I was thinking about you guys.
Oh, I see, all right. I see someone desperate to cover his ass. You can say whatever you want after the fact. But that skull also symbolizes somebody else. Skullface.
Snake, you finally came. Just don't record this, okay?
I'm not recording anything. What's this about?
What I'm about to say stays between you and me. It's about the weapon to surpass Metal Gear. You know a researcher by the name of Clark? He works in the biotech industry. Real advanced stuff. His area is bioengineering, but lately, he's also gotten into genetic research.
Never heard of him.
Well then, what do you know about cloning?
I think I've heard enough.
Hold on, this is important. Cloning lets you create a genetic copy of an organism. You take the nucleus of one of its cells, and you swap it with the nucleus of an unfertilized egg from another member of the same species. They started out working with plants, but since then they've had success with other organisms, including mammals. It's a hot area for a lot of places right now. Corporations, universities, research groups. There's no shortage of scientists out to get famous and patent their work, with morality taking a back seat.
Isn't that a little outside your field?
It's got nothing to do with my research. But I thought it might be of interest to you. Cloning, and Dr. Clark, I mean.
Go on.
Now, this is really highly classified stuff, but I've heard that an American biotech company has successfully cloned a human being. What's more, it happened over 10 years ago, and the researcher behind it was Dr. Clark. You've really never heard of him?
I don't meet many doctors.
This Dr. Clark is a complete ghost, even to others in his field. His age, where he comes from, that might not be his real name. And I can't even say for sure he's a he. Clark's employer, ATGC, its company motto is embracing your hopes, preserving talent.
What does this have to do with me?
Cypher. Dr. Clark works for ATGC, and they have connections to DARPA. Cypher couldn't function without the communications network DARPA's built. Meaning, Cypher has to be a part of the Pentagon. Or at least, the two are joined at the hip. DARPA is a driving force behind human cloning. It's a pretty high priority project for them. And this Dr. Clark, some say he's a pivotal player in Cypher. But that's not all. Every cell nucleus in an organism contains the genetic information for that organism. Think of it as a blueprint for life. Clark appears to be working on how to decode this information and rearrange it at will. If you could do that, it would mean being able to custom design human beings for specific purposes. Can you believe that? Suppose for a moment that this is all fact. A man of your talents, if your genetic information died with you, that would be a terrible loss for mankind. But what if mankind could preserve you for future generations by cloning you?
All right, enough. I get the idea.
Look, I know it's inductive reasoning, but this weapon to surpass Metal Gear they're developing in Africa, I believe it's something that uses this new technology. Speaking as a fellow scientist, it chills me to the bone.
That's rich coming from you.
If genes serve as our blueprint, then I wonder if they include an impulse that drives us to tweak the design. Can you imagine that? genes, encoded with information that wants its children to decode it. Is life itself putting the direction of our next evolution in the hands of scientists? I guess it would take some real arrogance to believe that. And yet, it could be what Cypher's after.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree. But that was an interesting story. It'd make a good movie.
You have to believe me.
Where'd you hear all this anyway?
Where? I just overheard it in bits and pieces while I was forced to do that research for them.
Right.
Wait a minute. Look, I want to help you. I want to be of service here. I'm risking my life with this.
Is that so? Maybe it's time we brought someone else into the conversation.
No, not him. Not Ocelot. You can't do this.
Always good to hear about cloning. That was well timed. That's still got 35 minutes. Flashlights, don't care. Decoys, don't really matter. Surveillance cameras. I've never had a single problem with surveillance cameras. As I've said that, that's going to bite me in the arse. Combat unit's missing one person. Can't be having that. Have a look at some. Okay, still got a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot. There's more missions I can do back in. Afghanistan, sorry. I don't know why I can't think of where I was. There's 4 more missions I can do it. I'm not going to do there, but I'm going to wait till I've got the interpreter to do that. So now, let's start doing with some of these. This one look like. Head options. I don't know, I guess I just prefer that one. I don't know why. So. Found enemy already. I guess right now doesn't think it off this fucking thing. It's even pressing fucking X to try and slow the fucking. No. Going very well. Now we're going the right direction. This thing was such a shit episode. Actual people upon the hillside. That does not fill me full of confidence. Happy there that I didn't fall down. Two people heading up here. I'm not going to be able to get this far. Well, I'm far enough away from people. Kick him for fuck's sake. Thank you.
Spit it out.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Looks like he's at an angle then. Wouldn't let me kick him properly.
You got to extract him.
I forget this dude can move him, so I can question and then filter him.
He's coming too.
There's the target.
Roger that.
By the time I've done all these and going back into Africa, I'm gonna have to do the fucking destroy the helmets thing again. Diamonds, you say? There's not really diamonds here. There's the diamond.
You got to extract him.
Okay, so I hit it. So that means at some point it should just collapse. Shutting me out. There's a dude over up there.
Hey! Ты в порядке?
There we go.
Нет, не делай этого! Spit it out. Я не хочу умирать!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Spit it out.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Yes, I do need to start being more picky about who I'm going to extract. So he's got a B. Oh, I just don't know. well out of range, I think. Or not. Generally, do you think he was out of range? Sorry mate, you're going to be a necessary sacrifice. Oh, I love me some explosions. Technically I didn't kill him, the explosion did. Wrong fucking one. Five people KIA. They're in prison. I'm trying to get that one up. Distract 300 people and achieve side up rank of 20%. That's still not going to be enough, but I want to get to the point where I can actually buy resources in a way. I'm going to keep these at 20 for now. I need to steal more of them. I've got 2. Got that. That's non-lethal, but it's shite. Grenade launchers or rocket launchers. Flare grenade, fuck knows why I'd need that. Sweet gas mine. Mission that uses powerful electromagnets attraction to capture vehicles. It does sound quite cool. Suppress hand tremors while aiming a weapon. Makes users aware of nearby organisms without having to mark them. That's what I got DDoS for. Where Tuxedo. Sometimes just start making that one, just for the sake of it. That's gonna be a fucking waste. I can't seem to upgrade it again. There's not a version 2 of it. There's only that one, and that is. Oh, I thought that would go a long way. Defense up, mission complete restricted. Holy shit. Yeah, that's side ups. I'm trying to remember where this is. For the life of me, I can't. Seems to be a building that's going at 1800. Currently facing the wrong one. This trap needs to fall. The way to start the game. Like the first mission, you rescue Cass. This is where you and Ocelot come to. Do not know those people here. Like you could have a mission in this area. I'm the prisoner. Stop making me mess. Another one is now in Snorri land. Just like him. It's not going to say outpost captures, this is literally an outpost. What skills do you have? You've got an A in medicine. I'll take you. You're good, so you're definitely going to be taken.
You going to extract him?
You've got an A in fighting, so I'll take you. I'm not going to take that dude. I'm going to take these two then.
Spit it out.
I may restrict myself to only taking people who have got an A in certain things. In areas. The word I'm looking for.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Я не хочу умирать!
Yeah, you're definitely not worth taking. What a weird place to put a prisoner.
That's the target.
Fairly decent prisoner, granted. Yeah, let's shoot those two, right?
Okay, subject is in.
I wonder. Shut up, bird, you know I can't get to it. Well, see. Who the fuck is Shirley Temple? Oh, weird shit you see on Facebook. The bloody prisoner. A lot of prisoners I need to extract tonight. Wait, that's Africa. That is not what I want to be doing. I need to eliminate the heavy infantry and then don't need to do that, sorry. Tank unit. Give this one a go. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, famous last words. You urinating, D-Dog. Of course, dangerous animals in the direction I need to be. Taking the wolfies. There's 3 of them. This is fucking difficult. You can't get headshots because of the helmets they're wearing. I do not know how he did not see me. I'm probably going to extract all 3 of these, so I don't want to kill one of them. Love it, another fighter. Your maps there. Oh, whoa. You're an A++. I'm definitely taking you, sir. You're an A in medicine.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I can take it and I can just get rid of them and get them back up there.
You gonna extract him?
I'm gonna take over this place. There'll be 4 people here and 2 of the fuckers are asleep. It doesn't count the 2 in bed. There we go. Word, coward. Ow, I kicked my laptop. He's got A in 2 areas. I'll take this to talk. I don't think they have a use for this anymore.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Spit it out.
Truck. We've got 1A. I don't really saw that.
You gonna extract him?
There's a truck coming. Fuck that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see what the development project was. I was not paying attention. I might actually make that. I think it'd be good to have at least one like really high level rocket launcher. Probably a dumb idea, but hey ho. Oh, so I can make a better silenced thing. Let's get that going. Shut up, you stupid phone. going. So that's nearly finished. Eliminate the heavy infantry. Let's go. All on this ridge. I am fucked. And there's a truck. So there's two up there and there's two down here. Maybe I can sneak up behind one, strangle him, then sneak up behind the other whilst moving. Obviously I need to wait for him to start building. You, start moving. Shoving my truck out of the way. I don't know if this is going to work. I doubt it is, but...
Oh. That's the target.
Never mind. Get this dude and I'll filter them both. I'll fall... No! I'll fall with one of them, because I'm not coming back this way, so I can be able to see them. They're still down there trying to get past. This seriously is
subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Bastards. I'll do really low level as well. Because I've noticed that, don't leave my truck parked in the middle of the road. Ah, you motherfucker. You do not see a bloody thing. I can't even climb up here. Yeah. find a way up there to knock them both out. Walk a little bit. They're both 40. I'll strap this dude. Oh, yeah, somehow knock these two out without being shot to pieces.
He's coming too. Roger that.
This is such a dumb idea, they're too close. That worked. I'm genuinely surprised that worked. I thought you would have heard that. At least heard them back to the ACC.
Subjects on board. Leave the rest to us.
As soon as I've got all these done, it's time for the second mission in Africa. How close is this to being finished? It's got 26 minutes. When that's finished, I'm going to thin out some of my staff. I've got nearly 200 in the fucking waiting room. That, so let's eliminate the tank unit 3. Oh, fuck. Really dumb of me to land there. Let's go, yeah. Actually, the tank units aren't that bad. It's only if one of the tanks sees you, then you're screwed. I really do need to get that translator from Africa. I can start doing the side ops there. Not that way, it's this way. I have no sense of direction. I really see that past this. Not one fall down there. I only lost one shot. I'm surprised I didn't get stuck. Anyway, leave it on. About these rooms, so I'm going to have to fight twice. Hopefully I'll unlock this. Oh, fuck. I don't even have a rocket launcher. I can't even shoot that down. I don't have a rocket launcher for it. I'm currently making a rocket launcher. Oh, this is not good. Shit. Train refugee camp. Good to know. Cunning hippo. What a fucking name. Yeah, I don't have any launchers. Shit. All I've got is grenade launchers. At least explore this area, at least then I'll know where the other people are. Found the weapons, they must be up there. So yeah, there. I'm gonna have to come back here when I've finished developing that launcher. That means I'm off to Africa now. See how badly this goes. We have a viewer. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's look at this. Decent amount of fuel. How much do I have? 4,000 to level up the command platform again. I've got enough. Then again, I think I get a defense platform or something soon. I can't remember what it's called. I think I should wait until I've unlocked that. A challenge apparently. Oh, 100% bond with D-Dog. Still can't make the stun vest for him, can I? Make the knife, but I still can't make that. Yeah, security team, that's what I'm waiting for. So I'm not going to empty out the waiting room then, until I've got that, and everything will be maxed out. So it's this one now.
There's a violent power struggle going on within the contract forces of Africa, the PF that ran security for the Muffinda oil field. Most of their key people are Afrikaners, but naturally for a South African organization, some of its founders are British. Details are sketchy, but apparently the Afrikaners are holding these British personnel for interrogation near Kaziba camp. We've been asked to rescue one of them, a man known as the Viscount. We don't have the Viscount's exact location, but he doesn't speak the Afrikaners' language, Afrikaans. They'll need an interpreter who speaks English in order to interrogate him. Meaning if we tail the interpreter, he'll lead us right to the target. By the way, the contract specifies that it's all right to ignore the other British prisoners. But the final decision is yours, boss.
I'll extract all the prisoners if I can. camp's there. Let's land at that one. Yeah. My brain just completely froze that. What does that one look like? Yeah, I don't like that one. Let's go back to the sneak suit. So that's it. Always do these missions at night, if I can. See if I can get this one with the S rank on the first attempt. So if I've only done one mission so far that I didn't get S rank on the first attempt.
Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown. They're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
Best shot, guys. Sometimes it's fun using them guns, but it's too lethal.
Be careful down there, boss.
Already.
You found the interpreter.
There it is.
Now follow him to the target. That's not the target. Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued. Can't understand why he'd receive special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too.
I'm so tempted to take out all 5 of these people before full guard and extract all of them. Let's give it a go. What's the worst of it?
If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw. What are you doing? If the interpreter doesn't show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone. Then they'll just kill the target.
Right, so if I extract the interpreter, will I just automatically fail? What's to do this? Oh yeah, I can't.
Afrikaans is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter. If you run into trouble, give us a call. We may be able to offer some advice.
Let's go.
The prisoner you extracted wasn't the target. Boss. We'll just have to interrogate him to find out where the target is.
You do that. Oh. I've got 1 prisoner. There should be 2 more? Well, 3 including the target. I'm not 100% sure where the 2 are.
Boss, we got the interrogation location out of the interpreter. He also said it will begin at night. They'll be starting any time now. Hurry!
It is night.
Interrogate him. Find out what he knows.
Maybe I shouldn't have extracted that dude. I've got to be careful, I don't want to miss too many shots. I've got the suppressor to break. I'm tempted to try and steal these containers. There's a decoy there. It's maybe a dumb idea. Nobody's in range. That was sort of a dumb idea. The other motors they're missing, that's what's going to get me killed off. I didn't notice he was wearing a thing.
So, our rescue target was behind some kind of plot.
Hey!
Come on.
Boss, I did some digging, and it seems the target himself gave us this mission through a representative. Obviously, he couldn't contact us directly due to his predicament. Still, something about this Viscount doesn't add up. That prisoner wasn't the target either.
No, it wasn't.
We got some more information, though. They're going to interrogate the target at night.
It is night. Let's get this. This will tell me where the other prisoners are as well. Blueprint.
This is a list of prisoner detainment locations.
Okay, so they've noticed some of the bodies, not bodies, people are knocked out. I just thought there was more containers here somewhere. I think it was like a challenge to get some of, like, all the containers with a decoy. One benefit of D-Doc. Let's get this prisoner and then I'll get the one over there. Really do have to be careful. I've not been spotted so far. The worry is that I'm going to have to call in a supply drop to replenish my suppressor. Containers. That's basically just saying about those two that got found knocked out. Oh shit. So entering alert phase. I think that means they all sort of run over to where the thing happened.
Boss, one of the prisoners has been killed. We don't know if it was a target or not. Hurry up and...
Fuck. Okay, no. Okay, at least I know that he's over there now. So I might restart it. You know, get that first target like I did, and then go over and get that one. I do not want prisoners to die. Let's just restart it. So technically I didn't get S rank on my first attempt. Well, you learn something new. I think it is because it's got that alert.
Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown, but they're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
At least I unlocked the rocket launcher, so after this I can go back to Gamma Slam for that mission. Side up, I mean.
Be careful down there, boss.
Come on, doggy. I'm scared now. I'm going to mess this up again. Another prisoner will get shot. I want to do this bit the same way. Take out all of this lot. Oh yeah, I forgot to extract him last time.
If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention. What are you doing? If the interpreter doesn't show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone. Then they'll just kill the target.
Everybody.
Boss, you extracted the interpreter. Well,
over this way, see if we can prisoners over it.
To find out where the target is. That prisoner you extracted wasn't the target, but we did get some information. Seems the prisoners aren't held together, and the cells and interrogation rooms are separate places.
Right. So there's only one guy.
Boss, we got the interrogation location out of the interpreter. He also said it will begin at night. They'll be starting it. That's not the target. Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued. Can't understand why he received special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too.
It's probably a dumb idea, but I'm going to leave him there. Actually, let's put him behind this, just an off chance. Guard will come this way.
That prisoner wasn't the target either. We got some more information though. They're going to interrogate the target at night.
Let's see if I can get these two containers again. I shouldn't be doing this without this dude up there in the spotlight. Aiming right at me. He doesn't have to knock that guy out. I think he's going to be too close when I take these. Yeah, he's way too close. Sorry, dude. I was really scared I was going to hit D-Dog then. Ah! Someone heard that. Yeah, he did. This is going to alert again, isn't it? Yep. Shit. Nothing's popped up saying a prisoner's been shot yet.
So, our rescue target was behind some kind of plot.
I'm still going to head over there like I did. Oh. Fuck off.
Boss, I did some digging, And it seems the target himself gave us this mission through a representative. Obviously, he couldn't contact us directly due to his predicament. But still, something about this Viscount doesn't add up.
Question is, who's the Viscount really? I'm not even going to sprint like I did the first time, I'm too scared. I really hope I'm not going to get over it and this prisoner's been shot. I don't have to restart this for a third time. Piss off! One prisoner, if the prisoner's still alive, probably not going to last. How the fuck did I manage to miss so many shots then? I'm going to have to call in a supply drop.
Hey, you okay?
Shit. Got like one shot left for my suppressor brakes. Because I missed so many fucking shots. I'm going to distract these two. Yeah, they're too close to the rope for my liking. I need to refill the suppressor. I've also got a lot of people on it in the trunk. Do not land on the roof. I didn't think of that. Oh, no. I'm not killing the bloody prisoner.
Hey, you!
Yeah, wait, did I extract those containers? I don't think I did. Let's just get this dude out of the way.
This most recent prisoner wasn't the target either, but we did learn the target's field of movement.
No, I didn't take the containers. Hey, to you too.
Hey, fella. What?
Oh, fuck off already. I've got a friend request from somebody.
This is a list of prisoner detainment locations.
No, thanks for following, Robin. I appreciate it. Let's get these. Toss it out something. That's not me yet. Blow up their anti-air radar. I've got a long way to go till I can get to this last target. Blow up the power as well. I don't think this will lead to the death of that prisoner. You would think.
You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
It's already pops up saying that target's been killed. Bollocks. No, I'm going to be heading over that way. What's up there, D-Dog? Yeah, I've extracted 3 prisoners. And this one should be revived. Sweet. There's not a target up here though. D-Dog's not seen one. Maybe it's in one of them buildings. Oh no, there's a target. Is he dead? No, I just saw him move.
Help! Help!
That looks like the target.
5 out of 7 apparently. Curious what challenges I've missed.
Target extraction confirmed. Get yourself out of the hot zone. By chopper or by land. It's your choice.
Let's just run in this direction. Roving, is it Robin? It might be Robin.
Alright, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Let's have a look at names. Australia's got a trophy. Man's best friend.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
And there's 3 roles. And I got S rank. S rank for my collection.
Boss, one of the other British prisoners filled us in about the Viscount. It turns out he's a real two-faced son of a bitch. He was planning to secure the MPLA's oil field rights for himself in exchange for swapping the CFA's alliance from the anti-government United rebels to the state-backed MPLA. He hid this from the Afrikaners, but once he thought the jig was up, he tried to pin it on the other British personnel and take off. The Afrikaners captured him, and that was when he asked us to rescue him, and only him. I'll throw him in the brig for now, but we may have to be extra persuasive with this one. By the way, boss, we got some interesting news out of our friend the Viscount. He mentioned that more than a few PFs in the region have purchased walker gears. The CFA's the same. That's Soviet Army technology, and it's still a prototype. Only Cypher could be leaking it to the PFs. But the question is, why?
Wait, does that say customized D-Dog? Sweet. I don't know what it's going to do for me, but I can customize him. I've got 11 gold A's. Nice. and a couple of bees. And straight back to the ACC.
One of the latest missions to come in is connected to the Walker Gears. This could be our chance to close in on Cypher. Take a look at your mission list.
Someone. That's another blueprint. Let's have a look at these. Good old doggy. So I'm gonna wait until I unlock the security team. Cassette barrel.
Hard to believe how many of those bipedal weapons have popped up around Africa.
When did that start? No more than 6 months ago. Didn't really hit me until I came here.
They're not supposed to be in use yet. Emmerich says they were still doing the last round of fine-tuning.
The doctor has no idea. His research has already hit the black market. Both sides of the Iron Curtain will have it by now. Even so, they're spreading much too fast. Sure, the Walker Gears can operate in any terrain. Their mobility's just as good in the jungle as it is in the desert. That would come in handy in a place like Africa. They are modules that can one day be used as nuclear weapon systems. And with that in mind, the numbers are way too large. There must be another reason they're so widespread.
Like what?
It's all about needs. To small-time outfits like most of these private forces, this product is a dream come true. Hell, it goes beyond PFs. This is the ultimate weapon, the forbidden fruit. For anyone with an enemy to fight and people to defend.
A nuclear deterrent.
Exactly. Sounds familiar, huh? PFs are all operating off your playbook. You created these times. But could this be the new weapon in Africa that Emmerich talked about? If it is, why is Cypher letting everyone and his brother get their hands on one? What comes next? Selling nuclear weapons in the open? Making them public property?
I'm not sure.
Why don't they
I
give
think
that a
no,
try?
not, because
Then
this
the
is
next
actually
one
working
really will
properly
be
now.
fought with sticks.
Right.
Now it's decided to
The
update
man we're
itself.
dealing with isn't foolish enough to make a suicide pact with the world.
So, what is Cypher really
It's
up
hard to tell
to?
sometimes. You don't have about followers. I do believe Odin is a proper one. Yes. Try to do this one now that I've got a proper launcher. I never did try and customize DDoS. I am so gonna mess this up. I'm not gonna miss the shot with this fucking launcher. Okay, what the hell's this person sharing on Facebook? Weird homecoming stuff.
Boss, I need to talk to you about this. Quiet. Can you meet me at her cell here on the base? Whenever's fine. Thanks.
I didn't do that. I've not been back to Mother Base for quite a while. Try and do that. let's try and extract everything else before I try and chop it down. So we're shooting it down with everybody else.
Be careful down there, boss.
That was different. I know one good detail, but like the weapon on his back, if you go inverted, you can see it in the back of his head. Might be me, but I would be happy with that cool little detail. Last time, can't be asked to take out this I only took it out once when you come through this fight fire. It's kind of a bit further than the targets. I've got a rough idea of where all these targets are. I would have a couple of these one over there. Hopefully, I can take this place. So if our D-Dog's only found 2 people, maybe that's... Oh, no, there's not. Because that's where the vehicle is. Shit. Take this down and extract them. That was what I was saying. Some of the really fun part. All that tank is looking straight at me. Sandspot. That is a good thing. Don't see, mate. God, that had me scared.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Seems to constantly sort of aim in that direction. Here's the sandstorm. How the fuck am I missing? Let's just extract this. There's 70% chance. I'm not too fussed if I don't get that.
That's the target.
Yeah, that's failed. That's fine.
I'm sorry, boss, but the extraction failed. The support unit just isn't skilled enough. If you want to increase the success rate of Fulton extraction,
just because it's got the A plus and the
you need to improve the support unit.
One's got a development thing, I think. I'm not looking forward to shooting that down. So let's just extract that one. The other one failed, I'm not too fussed. I was going to keep this.
You got to extract him.
It's really curious what those 4 animals are. They're just sheep or something. Where's the ram? Hams? Goats? I'm all the way back there. We'll do definitely want to scrap this one. Actually, this thing's like stay still for a bit. Just hitting a moving target is the next one possible. That could have gone worse. I don't know why I just fucking shranked all of that. Okay, might as well take it. How will it do? And I need to go see Quiet. Surprised I've had somebody watching for this one. That was shite I thought. There's a rocket launcher. Cool little detail. Oh, I'm fucking one. Encyclopedia has his animal off the map. It wasn't a map, it was a list. Another base. Medical one, that's where Ocelot and Quiet are going to be. I might not do another main mission tonight. Depends how long it takes me to do the rest of these side quests in Africa. Plus I might have more to do in Afghanistan. Exactly when you unlock Quiet as an ally. Or a buddy, I should say. Surplus a lot. Hello. Can't pick that up.
She, refuses to wear clothes. The last staff member who tried to dress her, breathing through tubes. Other than that, she's completely cooperative. She understands English. She never speaks, sweats, or breathes.
What?
Well, not with lungs, at least. She breathes through her skin. Clothing would suffocate her. Showers are okay, but she can't be submerged.
What's wrong with her?
She's drinking. Through her skin.
The fuck? It's a bit weird.
She's okay?
She's okay. She just can't move when she's taking in water. Look. See that? She hasn't eaten a thing since she got here.
She doesn't eat either?
Never. It's photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis? That's the verdict from the medical staff?
No, the jury's still out. It's the only explanation for what we've seen. The GRU had a man with that ability in its Cobra unit. Now, we don't think she's contagious, but some of the staff can't stomach her. It's starting to affect morale.
Wonder why.
Can't you send her on a mission?
By herself? No. But as you know, she does have skill. Why not take her out on one of your missions? She seems to like you.
What's not to like?
Of course, only if you think she'll be useful. Next time you go out, you keep her in mind.
I'll pay 30,000 this one to do this inquiry. On the chopper.
Roger.
Get the shot.
This is B-Quad. We're arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Mine's best friend, that must be. I'll just reach max bond level. GTA. I don't care about GTA. Speechless.
Looks like you've gotten used to working with Quiet. I don't see a problem with giving her some new weapons. I've already talked it over with the R&D team.
I won't vote with her once. Where's the trophy for getting max bond level with Pulse as well?
Being a scout sniper, there are two tasks you can give Quiet. The first is to infiltrate an outpost ahead of you and scout out the enemy's positions. The second is to send her to a sniping position and have her cover your infiltration. The kind of sniper support she'll provide will depend on the weapon you give her. Of course, this is all assuming she's willing to follow orders.
Oh, not that one. For some reason, I just love that one. See the caked in blood. I think I'm just strange. Anything here that I'm going to need in the future, I know of. I've never once used a shield on this, I don't think. done them all in Afghanistan for now. It's time to do all of these. That's the airfield. There's the mine. Okay, there's the airport. I don't think Africa in this is as big as Afghanistan. It might just be me. Come on, quiet. Get rid of that now. Eating on people. Depending on how long it takes me to do all these side ups, I might do the next main story mission. I've only been trying to add them on PlayStation. Don't know how it's done. Rogan on the rock.
Be careful down there, boss.
I can't seem to put her exactly where this mission is. It may or may not work.
Interpreter operating somewhere in that area. If you extract him, it could be mighty useful for us.
I don't know why I need to get this interpreter when I got the one on the mission.
That's the target.
So dumb when he clearly got a headshot and he still says he fucking missed. Fucking hell, that scares me. Yeah, you're not really worth taking. Go extract this dude just to finish the mission. Okay, he's got some pretty nice stats. What's this dude got? I don't think he's worked too good. Let's see what he knows.
Spit it out. Possibly.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
He says something about a blueprint. That is down there. Let's get quiet to attack the place. Quite attack as I make my way there. Where the hell are you going, Quiet? How long it takes to clear out this outpost for me? Oh shit, that's kill. That is not what I want. I forgot I've not fucking I haven't unlocked the stealth item for it yet. Shit. I just don't want to kill people. You know, totally avoid to kill people. I don't want to kill people that I want to kill. Somebody up there. That. I unlocked the word Adam.
Speak.
You're not worth taking. The gun is. You're not worth taking either.
Ik wil niet, trek niet.
That dude's worth taking.
Money, spit it out. Alsjeblieft. Money te doen.
Kick him. Thank you.
Spit it out.
Yeah, I know the containers. Not why you could really miss them.
Spit it out.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Wait. Diamond. Just the dude in the tower. Not worth taking.
Don't talk. Money stick.
How handy to kick somebody. Thank you. I don't like light. Right, so that tent. Let's get these. Wait, I almost missed a blueprint. That was embarrassing. That's not done. Back to the AC. Going almost 3 hours. No, it's not that. It's a blueprint for something I'll probably never use. 18,000 for these fuckers. Jesus Christ. I might as well make that one, because that one doesn't need the fuel resources. Let's just make that one. Okay, that does need fuel resources. How many fuel resources do I have? I'm trying to save that for when I get the security platform. Let's just save it. Legendary gunsmith. I could do these missions of side ops, or I could do the main story mission. Fuck it, let's just get these out of the way first. Shit. That's because the anti-aircraft radar still at the airport, I'm guessing. Excuse me. Scat out that, she might be able to help. If anything, this will just get like a bully relationship up. I really want to get it with the non-lethal sniper. Still not what's right. This, I think it's using quiet there. I have spoken too soon. I really thought I'd be able to destroy that. I guess you just teleport over there. I see a bit. That's not parked in the middle of the fucking...
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
So let's go this way. We'll have to take out those two snipers first.
That's the target.
One from knock those two out so I can get that vehicle. be somewhere here that I've not seen yet. But you have decent skills, so I'm definitely going to take you.
Too. Roger that.
On the ground. Spit it out.
Specialist? Off the Yeah, there's the people I've missed.
Subject on board. Leave the rest
No,
to
I'm
us.
not that fussed. If I just take these two out and get this vehicle, I'll be happy. And it's me a small collection. I want to shoot one of these and then that's going to beep his on so he can straight up again. Or not. Well, it beeps its horn so I can never mind.
He's coming too. Roger that.
What level are you? Oh shit, why are you the target? I did nothing else when I did that. Neither of you two are worth getting either.
Subject on board.
I might actually do the main story mission now, just because they're not going to be wearing helmets for it. Which will obviously make it easier. Well, I'm going to have to take D-Dog. Somebody's dead. A very good thing. Yes, footprints of a phantom.
Boss, this contract comes from the MPLA, the People's Movement for the Liberation of Angola. Apparently, new Western bipedal weapons have been deployed to Ditati Abandoned Village and are a threat to their troops. Our job is to eliminate them. The bipedal weapons they're talking about are, of course, walker gears. As I previously reported, they're already in active service with PFs in Africa. But don't you find it strange? A PF employed by the West obtains a prototype developed by the Soviets, yet the Russia-backed MPLA don't know the details. Eastern weapons technology developed in Afghanistan is being supplied to the West in Africa. Only Cypher would be capable of making something like that happen. So, boss, eliminate the walker gears at Ditati Abandoned Village, just like the MPLA have asked. Once you do, the PF will need to contact its supplier, giving us a chance to close in on that supplier, Cypher.
Good old Cypher. So I want me to go over there, the abandoned village. I do need to go back to the D-Dog. I mean, there's prisoners on this level. I don't think Quiet can spot prisoners. That's why I need to take D-Dog. But this mission does sound relatively easy. If I don't get S rank on the first attempt, I will be surprised.
Boss, this contract comes from the People's Movement for the Liberation of Angola, also known as the MPLA. The PF at Ditati Abandoned Village has been supplied with walker gears. Your job is to eliminate them all. Destroy them, extract them, whatever you see fit. This just might get us closer to the walker gear supplier, Cypher. Good luck, boss.
How would I destroy it? If I extract them, I want to sell them for these. Just keep them in my own collection. Nice auto-correcting phones.
Be careful down there, boss.
Targets have been deployed to that outpost. Find and eliminate all of them.
I'll have to take that out before I leave as well. Anti-air radar. Prisoner, that's where we'll first stop. No, I did not want to do that. To full connect, thank you. I don't know if clouds make a difference. I don't think so. Let's look at this prisoner first. I hate when you miss by like one frame.
Hey! Say alright!
Ah, shit. I didn't see this wall.
Help! Hands up. On the ground.
Just get down. I'm definitely gonna have to move that body.
Okay, subject is in.
So before I leave the area, definitely need to go down. The prisoners look here, and it looks like there's 2 walker gears up here as well. There's the other 2. Getting the feeling I'm going to have to call in another supply drop.
Hey, pal. Let's come on!
Fall asleep. No! Oh, sake. Shut up. Yeah, dude in the tent is way too close for this.
Ik wil niet, prik niet. Spit it out. Lie down.
I know the prisoners is.
Help me!
Goed het maar. En een diamond. And it can leave some of these bodies. How do I do that? Okay, supply.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I think these two bodies are too close for when I blow through there.
That's the way. Good work.
Come on. I just realised that was probably going to hit this fucking dude. Okay, so I've got both prisoners. I think that dude is far enough away. The dude on this light is way too close. Huh? Ooh, didn't see a thing. So that gets rid of them.
Flawless work. You never cease to amaze, boss. Great. No targets remaining. Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
I'm pretty sure there's a plant I need to get as well.
You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Actually...
Roger.
This is a long ass way. There's the way to there. Let's just run for this solid. Not worth the risk of going back on my vehicle. Well, Snake is an Olympic sprinter.
This is P-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Should we take a break to leave?
This is P-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Yeah, maybe that's Why does nobody see me at all my chopper? I just run like 500 meters.
Gaining altitude.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Departing.
Need to move me fast.
Mission complete They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
I missed one shot during all that. Until less than 10 minutes.
Boss, we were right. Once you'd eliminated those walker gears, a resupply call was made from Ditati to CFA headquarters. The CFA then contacted none other than Saner. That's right, the shell company that owned Mfinda Oilfield. So Saner was just a front for Cypher. The resupply won't be happening just yet. But we did learn that the walker gears are transported out of Nova Braga Airport. Apparently, there's a distribution network on the Savannah that links all the PF outposts. I'll have the intel team investigate this network. If Cypher is supplying PFs with walker gears, the PFs have to be offering them something in return. We follow the money trail. We might just find ourselves on Cypher's doorstep.
Bloody nose. What the hell? A man constructs himself anew, can a man on realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? I don't know what that's from. To be fair, I don't really understand it. But I do appreciate the 10 bits. I really want to know what that quote's from. Who did his quote and left?
Boss, the intel team has come back with its report following its investigation into PF logistics. Cypher has to be involved with this distribution network somehow. One thing in particular caught my eye. A convoy that regularly crosses the Savannah. On paper, it's just mined resources going to the government, but the security's much too heavy. At the very least, it's worth checking out. Take a look at the mission.
Music tape collection of 50%. I think this is the mission that unlocks the supply, the security thing. I'm 90% sure. I think as soon as you start getting close to the airport, it goes. I'm not going to do this mission properly now. I just want to see if it does. Like, if this does pop up. If it does, then I'm just going to quit out. Actually, I don't think it is this one. It's one that's later on.
Boss, your objective is to steal an entire truck from a PF convoy. We don't have a fix on the truck we want, but the intel team has spotted the unit that's been tasked with escorting it. They're stationed at the guard post to the north of Nova Braga Airport on the Savannah. The rendezvous with our target will be any time now. Start by heading to that guard post. Then follow the escort unit. It should lead you right to the target truck.
We'll go straight to the airport.
Extract them from the mission area. You can check the target details on your iDroid.
I bet it doesn't use the turbo. I don't think this is the mission, I think it is. He's only getting messages. There's the truck. And here are the spells. They're our good friends. That went well. I think this was the mission where you unlocked the security team. Actually Google that quickly. Second most last thing on Google. How to unlock. Oh, it's after mission 22. I am nowhere near that mission. At least now I know. Back to these missions. benefit of quiet is when you're a scout, no one knows exactly what direction is ahead. Oh, look at this outpost. Just gonna wait here and let quiet do her things. Try and quiet, take your time. We should actually scout this place. Told her to scout this. I think she's just going to keep going round to all the places. Let me get this dude up here first. Recon complete? He didn't fucking do anything. You can get all there, Snake. No, buddy, scout. Let's try scout again. Yeah, I don't think this dude's worth taking. Boo. Then again, he hasn't A and a B skill set. Come on, quiet. I know you can fucking out better than that. I can see 4 people myself.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
He's not here now. There's a truck there apparently. You've got decent skill. You don't. What do you do? I want this dude. Stop moving your head.
Let's come on!
Stop making miss.
Spit it out.
You're not worth taking.
You gonna extract him?
You've got A in medical, so I might take him just for that.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
What's wrong with a bit of rain? Helping, shut up.
Okay, subject is in.
Come on, you planet. I might actually call it quits in a few minutes. I cannot spell to save my fucking life. $238 people in the waiting. Jesus Christ. Upgrading this. Takes a lot of fuel, but by the time I get to mission 22 or whatever, I'll have enough. I've not been playing this for a few days after this. Although then again, I might play this on the weekend, I'm not too sure. I might go on Watch Dogs. I really wish I could do some of these. Let's get this one started. Just return to Mother Base just for her to have a shower. And I'll come back to the ACC and I'll call it quits then. After shower says Snake is mentally refreshed for the next play this. I might play this. I might play Watch Dogs. I might have the weekend off. It all depends how I feel when it gets to like my normal streaming time. Feel up to it and I'll start streaming. It's not simple. Like on Wednesday, I just didn't, like mentally, I just didn't want to stream on Wednesday. It wasn't in the best place mentally that day, so I didn't stream. Boy. Who said you could stop policing? Mr. Helicopter, who said you could fucking fly off?
Roger.
Boss!
Hey!
This is Sequad! On station at LZ!
I'll have a quick look through my development. See how that's doing. I don't even think I've got a bond level with quiet yet. Can't wait to find out. Okay, so the bond level's at 11, so I can definitely get that made next time I play this. Sinful. I don't even have a blueprint for that fucker. Quick look through these. Don't think there's anything I need. When do I unlock the next scope? Well, they're both up to 30. They need to be 31. Jesus Christ. Yep, this is where I'm going to end this stream, I think. Might play this over the weekend, I might not. As I said, it just depends how I feel. Yep, thanks to anyone who stopped by, I always appreciate you.